You're telling me I'm not worth anything to society, but that's also defamation of character. I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'm one of those people that stand up for my constitutional rights.
God, people actually fighting for you. Wow.
And I just made you a YouTube star today, sir.
Welcome to Mr. White, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes. Right in the heart of Des Moines, the most populous capital city in Iowa with over 214,000 residents, one citizen turned an ordinary afternoon into a dramatic standoff over constitutional rights. At the headquarters of Nationwide Insurance, where office windows reflect the pulse of the city, a camera starts rolling from a public sidewalk. Within minutes, security confronts him, questions him, blocks his path, and demands he stop filming. But this man doesn't back down. A former US Navy veteran, he knows his rights, especially the right to film in public, and no one can take that from him without cause. When the police arrive, everything shifts. No ID, no violation, no arrest, just a clear message. Civil rights are not something you ask for, they are something you exercise. The original footage was captured by Dragonfire News, one of the leading channels in the First Amendment audit movement. Visit their channel to watch the full uncut encounter. And if you believe that legal knowledge is the strongest weapon against abuse of power, subscribe to Mr. White now and drop a W in the comments below. This is ID Refusal. This is the truth, and you are part of it.
The front main entrance, 1200 Locust. How you doing, sir? And get a few more shots of the public entrance. I didn't realize that I was on their private property. It's my fault. I didn't see no signs in there saying no public photography or no filming. But apparently I was on their property. I had to leave. But I'm on public property now. I can film anything and everything I want. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Out filming. And we'll walk down to their second building, see what we see inside there. Hi. A couple of people. Oh, they don't want to be on camera. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. All right, let's go across the street and film inside Nationwide over there. Setting up for the music festival downtown tomorrow, 11 a.m. It's free to everyone. You can go ahead and walk across the street here, and we'll get footage of this Nationwide over here building and see if they respect my rights to film in public. Again, computer screens can be seen and visible from the exterior of the building. Interesting. Those windows are a little bit more harder to see through though, especially with the camera and the glare. We'll continue to walk down the exterior of the building. Security already told me I can film from the outside as long as I don't go on their property. And I believe the public sidewalk is where I'm at right now. Far enough away from the building, close, not too close. I was told to move, not an entrance. Yes, sir?
Hey, man, I did already ask you earlier. May I ask why you're recording stuff?
Because I can.
No, I know you can't. Are you with something?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, okay. With a news service? Or?
With my own news service.
Oh, okay. Can I ask you one thing, though? Can you not record inside the windows?
Anything I can see from public, I can film.
No, I understand, but...
And just because you asked me doesn't mean I have to.
No, I understand, but the reason I'm asking, I'm trying to explain to you, is because you're technically disturbing the workplace. Now we're receiving phone calls.
Well, it doesn't
from our
matter.
associates
Their feelings don't trump my rights. I can film anything that I can see from public without hassle from anybody.
No, I understand.
And
I'm not trying to hassle you. I'm just trying to reason with you, that's all.
I am being reasonable. I haven't yelled or been belligerent or mean or angry.
No.
And when I realized I was on your property, I immediately left when you asked me to.
Right.
The only reason I stuck around until you...
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but
recording through windows. then people start going, okay,
But see, my whole point, it doesn't matter what they think, period.
Okay.
You can call the police, and the police will not tell me I have to leave because I'm doing nothing wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I went down and filmed the police station yesterday. Went inside.
Yeah, but did you film through their windows?
Yeah, I did. I actually filmed their cars too, personal vehicles parked in a no parking zone.
Oh, okay.
And
These guys aren't public view.
if anything I can see through that window, I can film, sir.
No.
Yeah, yes. According to the.
Why are you doing it? This is just dumb.
Is it
the
dumb?
purpose?
Really? Is it what purpose is this? I'm out here.
Another one.
Huh?
Another one.
I was trying to reason.
Another one. What?
What? Yeah.
Another one. What?
Exactly. You know well.
No, I know well. What?
Well,
Just another one. Just someone nothing else to do in their
Des Moines
life.
PD is gonna
wants to come
come
around and
talk.
mess with people who are actually trying to do work.
Huh? And so I'm not working.
I don't know what you're doing, but you're.
I'm an
not
independent journalist. I
doing
have every right.
anything that
I have
is
every right to film
productive
public.
Society.
Well, you know
Which is
what?
common.
Actually, I am doing something productive for society.
That's interesting.
I'm protecting my First Amendment right.
Oh, that's doing something for society. That's doing something for you.
No, that's doing something for everybody because if we don't use it, then we lose it.
I'm not getting anything from you.
You sure you are?
No,
You're
I'm not.
going to get a free education today about filming from public property. How's that? Education on your First
What
Amendment.
education do you have exactly?
Huh?
What education do you have exactly?
I have a high school education and a military career.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In what?
I was in the Navy,
You're in the Navy. What'd you do in the Navy?
HM,
HM, which is what?
Hospital Corpsman.
Hospital Corpsman?
Yes.
Geez, what were you green-sided or at all, or were you always?
I was
green-sided?
everything, man. I was been out to sea. I've been overseas. I've been to
Where?
a lot of different places. I've been
Do
to,
what?
huh?
To
I've been to Banyuls, France. I've been to Italy's, Naples, Italy, Palma, Spain. Quite a few places.
That's awesome. Thanks for your service.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
But
So why are
and
you here doing this to us? We have.
I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm
You know
filming. And what I'm showing is
We have people
you
trying
have
to do their
computer
business.
screens facing the public that anybody can walk by and look in and see private
You don't know what's
information.
on those computers.
Well, I can receive from here what's on it.
What's on it?
Well, it looks like somebody's insurance thing, from what I can tell.
What do you see that would give you that impression?
Well, you're a nationwide insurance company, correct?
Yeah, but how do you figure that that's what's on their computer?
Well, I don't know exactly what's on their computer screen, but basically what I'm showing the people is that their private information can be seen from the exterior of the building.
You have not seen any private information.
Sure I can. I can read it from right here.
Tell me what it is.
I'm not going to tell you what it is because I can't, unless I walk over here and get close. Now, see, you're going to impede my movement. Anything I can see from public, I can film. Do you not realize that?
You got like
Then
no
you don't
purpose.
have every day have somebody come and film something through,
Well,
through a business.
You know what? According to the U.S. Supreme Court, public photography cannot be considered criminal or unusual or abnormal.
I never at any point said that you were doing anything criminal.
Well, then
I was just
why
asking
would you
I was
even
just
call the
asking-
police?
I was just asking you to be considerate of a private business.
Okay,
Employees
you realize that
conducting
the
their
employees
daily
in
work that you're
public.
disturbing. No, but
They're
you're
not in
disturbing a
public. They're
workplace.
in their business.
They're inside
But I can see them from public. Any,
You're
huh?
harassing them. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not harassing. No, I am not. Harassment
You
would
have
be
nothing
getting
else
in their
better to do
face.
in your life other than come and harass people who are trying to do a good service for their living.
Good service for a living. All right.
Yeah.
So you're telling me,
Our purpose here is to support our members.
really?
Yep.
So if I was a member of your company, could I come down here and film?
No, not like the way you're doing it.
Why not?
Because you've gone through no channels to work with our communications.
I don't have to. I'm on public.
But if you were in good faith with anything, you'd work through our communications department.
All right. Let me explain something. Why would I have to?
You don't- I didn't
If
say
it's
you
my
had to communicate
constitutionally
with my
protected activity, why do I need to get permission to do that?
I said
Do you
if were
understand?
acting in good faith, you would do that.
Good faith is if
You don't know what good faith is. You
Yeah,
no
I
idea
have
what
every
good faith
every
is.
knowledge of good faith.
All you know is your own little world that you live in.
Okay. I'm about to make you a YouTube star today. What is your name, if you don't mind me asking?
That's no reason for me to tell you what my name is.
You're right. There ain't.
So
But then again, you're out here approaching me, telling me I can't do something. So I'm
just-
curious
What did
why.
I tell you can't do? Did I say you can't do?
You
it?
said I can't film from public, and you asked me not to film inside your thing. But if I can see it, I can film it.
I
Do you
didn't
not
say
realize
you
that?
can't.
You asked me not to, and I refused not to. I'm going to continue filming what I'm filming, whether you
Nothing else
like.
better to do. You're going to sit here.
I'm a
and do this.
public independent journalist.
You do
I'm
security
doing my
work or
job.
something? You have security on your shirt.
Yeah, that's good. Shirt can be bought anywhere.
Well, I mean, I thought you were representing yourself for your journalism.
No, this is just a shirt, man.
Oh, okay,
Just a shirt.
cool.
You can buy these at Walmart. You can buy them anywhere.
Sure, I was just wondering because you're not identifying yourself as anything other than a journalist, and you're wearing a
Well,
security shirt.
do I have to
Do you
identify?
like have a journalism ID or you press?
Anybody?
You're independent, right?
I'm an independent. Anybody with a camera can be press,
Yeah.
according to the Constitution. Do you realize the most famous video in the world? One of the most famous videos in the world was shot by an independent journalist. Do you know who
That's
what that
awesome.
was?
What was the incident that they were taping?
It was assassination of JFK. It was filmed by
Assassination of JFK.
was filmed by a
And
independent
that
journalist.
was probably film worthy. This is not film worthy.
Film worthy is whatever I feel film worthy.
Okay.
Who are you to tell me what I can and can't
Exactly.
film?
That's your world. It's just
That's
your
my
That's all
world.
that matters.
Okay, so, huh?
You work security?
No,
Why are you
I already asked them that.
it's just a T-shirt. You can go buy security T-shirts anywhere. At
I
Walmart.
wouldn't wear a security t-shirt if I didn't work security.
Why?
Why would I want somebody to assume that I work security if I don't?
It doesn't have any company name or logo on it. No, it's just a T-shirt.
It doesn't matter. A lot of bar security doesn't have any logos on there.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's just a shirt.
Doesn't have a company name on it either.
It's just a shirt. It's just a shirt. I can wear it. So now you're telling me that I shouldn't be wearing a security shirt because.
I was just asking.
Oh, okay. Well, that for a minute there, I thought you were trying to tell me what I can and can't wear.
No. You're putting words in my mouth.
Well, you asked me.
That's pretty common.
I'm going to continue walking down. Are you guys? Did you notify the police?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to stick around, but I'm going to continue filming.
Sure.
If you guys want to follow with me, you're more than welcome.
That's your choice.
That says not an entrance. We're going to go down here and get a picture of the
So
sign.
what do you do like for real? Like other than just harass people?
Harass. You realize that the definition of
Your
harassment?
existence and presence currently is nothing but a harassment type posture.
Really? So you're going to defy my character. That's defamation of character, right?
Defy your character.
Defamation of character, excuse me. I misspoke.
How do
It's
you
called
figure?
defamation of
How
character.
do you
You're telling
figure?
me I'm not worth anything to society by walking around doing this.
It's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, you're right. And everybody
So, just
has
like you
one.
have yours, right?
No, of course.
Okay.
But that's also defamation of character by saying that directly to me.
How you figure? What? So I can say
You know,
behind your back, but I can't say
and-
it to your face?
In other words, if you would have said that people like you have no thing to society, that
Yeah.
would be a general statement.
Yeah.
But you made it directly toward me.
Yeah, you're just a.
All right, here
guy.
comes the police now. We'll find out.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'm one of those people that stand up for my constitutional rights.
God, people actually fighting for you. Wow. That's something.
I find that I can only listen.
Too bad. Your Navy friends will be pretty disappointed.
Actually, I have several viewers, and actually, how you doing, officer? Doing good. You tell these guys that came out and said I can't film from public.
You're filming in our windows.
Anything I can see from public eyes can be filmed.
What you're doing is not that.
Yeah, it's constitutionally protected activity,
You're
sir.
pointing your phone inside of our windows. I think that's.
Well,
more
what I'm
harassment.
pointing out is that you can see your computer
At the end of
screens
the
from
day,
the
you
when.
no longer are able to or welcome on our property.
This ain't your property. It's public sidewalk.
Come find out.
What's the goal here?
I'm an independent journalist doing filming for my purposes, and I was just walking through. I actually accidentally walked into Nationwide on through the skywalk, and he told me I couldn't be in there, which I understand. If it's their building, I wouldn't go be in there. What, by the way, your name and badge number is?
Sergeant Fong,
Sergeant Fong? All right.
5040.
5040. Well, then they came out after I went through, and I was showing people through the windows that they can see private information from the computer screen from the window, through the windows. And anything I can see from public, I'm constitutionally protected by law to film.
All right. And you're good if you do that inside, but you can't go in their building.
I understand that, and like I said, I
They're probably
apologize.
going to want you to criminally trespass from their building, right?
Well, yeah, and I did. I talked to this officer when I walked in the skywalk, and I didn't realize I was walking in the building. I thought I was walking through the skywalk, and I left as soon as he explained to me that that was private property. But out here, I'm on public property, and I can film anything I can see from the public eye, including whatever's through those windows, whether they like it or not. Their opinion or ideas don't trump my rights.
You have an ID with you, sir?
No, I do not.
Would you be willing to provide me?
No, I don't have to. I ain't doing anything wrong.
Okay, I need to advise you of criminal trespass from their.
No, you don't have to have my name for advisement of criminal trespass. I know the law.
I gotta keep track of who's been trespassed.
You can see my face. You see, they got people. They got videos everywhere that shows who I am. Not to mention, I'm not going to go on the property. I'm going to stay on public property. You don't have to have my identification in order to trespass
What
me.
about next time they deal with you?
Well, they know who I am. They see me.
I don't know your name. They know who you are. I don't know.
You actually, Donald, you do know my name.
Donald, the what?
Don't need to know my last name. First name's all you need to know. Is there anything else? Am I free to go, or am I being detained?
Yeah, you're free to go.
All right, thank you. And your name is, officer?
Officer Miller up.
Grant, what?
Miller up.
And your badge number?
5251.
5251. Do you realize what I'm doing is okay, correct?
You're good to go.
All right, thank
Get
you,
out of here.
gentlemen. I'm going to continue to walk around the building, though, because it is my constitutional protect. Huh? Well, that's up to you. It's a free country.
You know, waste city resources so you can.
No, you're wasting city resources because you called the police on a
Your
protect
existence is what is.
All right, my existence. All right, everybody, my existence is not good.
And everyone that you show
Yeah.
on that's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I just made you a YouTube star today, sir.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you guys don't understand the rights to film in public. You even
Protect
the officer
our
even told you.
associates, and we want to protect our customers.
Well, then turn your computer screens away from the windows.
Or we have physical security to
Well, you
just
can.
walk along with you.
That's fine, and I'm allowed to go up to this line, right up here. So you
Like
can.
this line?
This line's your
Oh,
public
so
property.
good. I'm gonna need you to
Hey,
stay away
now,
from me. Stay
don't.
away from me.
All right.
Arms distance.
All
all the
right.
time.
Then you
Understand?
stay away from me.
No, this is my property that I'm protecting.
Jesus, everybody! I just got pushed by this gentleman.
Do not get pushed. You're coming into my space.
I'm not going to go into your space as long as you stay out of mine.
Okay, that's fine.
Jesus, here we go. Harassment. This is the. This is the.
This is where I work.
This is the.
This is where I work.
No, I don't care.
Exactly, you don't.
You're
You don't care
impeding
about
my
anybody
traffic.
but
That's
yourself.
called harassment.
You only care about yourself. That's
You're
it.
impeding my traffic. That's
Not
called
impeding
harassment.
anything.
All right, I'm going to
protecting
stand
my
right here.
space. Perfect.
I'll stand right here for a few minutes. This gentleman wants to impede my traffic after the police told him I was doing nothing wrong.
You at all?
Back off.
I simply just have my own space.
Yeah, and when I tried to walk toward the diff way, you did in my way.
I just
See, right now you're. All
That's
right,
part of our job as security is to ensure that you don't
not impeding my traffic.
with our associates. You understand?
See him impeding my traffic, officer?
You're not going to mess with our associates. That's the problem.
I ain't messing with your associates.
So only you are.
All right.
Whether that's your perception or not, my perception is you're
My
being
perception
harassed.
says that you're being harassing by following me
I am.
around.
You just use the words that I use. Okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm not talking like that.
Oh, we don't double talk here? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. You can say whatever you want.
Apparently, I'm a bad person
You
because
say
I'm
this is a
filming.
YouTube star video.
Yep.
Everyone wants to know you're a fool.
Oh, I'm a fool. Actually, I'm the educated one because I know what my constitutional rights is and you
You're
don't.
doing something that benefits society, aren't you?
Oh, that's offensive. How is videotaping offensive? Explain that to me. How is
What are
video?
you using it for?
Whatever I would choose. That's my proof.
You don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna post what I
No,
feel
you
is
just-
on the
You got nothing
internet.
else better to do, apparently.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, officer, let me ask a question. What is the law about impeding traffic? He's
Impeding
trying to
it?
block my path and walk. Well, every time I try to go closer to the property line,
I'm protecting this
he
property.
pushes.
Building is his responsibility.
Right, but he cannot touch me
I
when
feel
I'm
that you
standing
are being
right
a
here.
threat to
See,
us.
now I move, he moves.
I think he's well within his.
All right, well then I'm gonna stand right here and he can stay right next to me.
You want to hear the answer?
Sure.
I think he's well within his means or his bounds to stand between you and the building. It's his responsibility to protect this building. It's not your building.
Well, you're right, but I'm
is
also on
employer's
public
building.
property. That doesn't mean he can impede my
And I don't
traffic.
think you should be able to put your butt on the building if that's what you're.
I wasn't gonna put my butt on the building. I'm just gonna walk like this.
I don't know what you're doing.
This is exactly
Right
what
now-
I'm able to do.
Right now, you're making my associates feel like they're under some
I'm
sort
sorry,
of observation that they shouldn't be.
Well, guess what? If you didn't have nothing to hide, then you like hiding
We're
the
not hiding
fact
anything other than
the fact that your screens
we're
are
trying to
facing
provide a
public
safe
property.
And a
Well,
environment for
if
our
you wanted to
associates,
provide a safe, then you turn your
including
screens
making them
away
feel
from.
safe. So
You know what?
and you don't make people feel safe.
I don't care. You know
I know
what?
you
That's
don't.
your opinion.
That's the thing.
Your opinion,
You
and
don't
my
care.
opinion is that I'm in public. I can film what I want,
It's because you
and
got
I
nothing
just
else to do.
you,
And so you
this
wanna
is
bother
my
everybody else who
job,
actually
dude.
has jobs and things
This
like
is my job.
that, to harass the rest of the
No,
public.
it's to film in public.
Oh my gosh.
That's my job, to go around and see what I can catch
Who
on
pays you?
camera. Everybody.
Everybody pays you?
Yeah.
What do they pay you for?
What they pay me for is my services.
Your
Getting film on
services?
camera. Yeah. You realize that?
I
What
fully
would you say?
respect that.
What would you say if, like, I'm standing out here doing my video, and all of a sudden we catch an accident on film right over here?
So, catch an accident.
You know what? But
There's no accident happening on the side of my building.
No, but there isn't an accident. But it's your overbearing rule. Tell me what I can and can't film.
It's not about that.
You're telling me I can't film.
You're not being cooperative in any way, shape, or
I don't
form.
have to be cooperative.
Exactly, you don't. But I don't either.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, so we agree to disagree.
There you go.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Everybody's gonna love you, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna make everybody laugh.
I hate to be a douche, but no matter what he did to you, you're definitely being the smaller person right now.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Appreciate that.
So you don't respect people's privacy to
No,
film
everybody
public?
does, but you're going
You know
against
what?
the word you're saying right now by not respecting his.
I don't have to respect his
Okay, well then why would anyone respect yours?
because public photography is protected by the First Amendment Constitution. You cannot impede my constitutional rights.
He's not impeding yours in any
Sure
way.
he is.
What you're doing is you're using your public art form to harass this man.
Oh, so in your opinion is an opinion. That's all. Just like my opinion is my opinion. So
Exactly.
you can express it all you want, but according to the U.S. Constitution, I can film in public without any harassment or duress.
You're out here preaching the Constitution. We're
Really?
working, okay?
Well, guess what?
You're
Go
doing
back
nothing.
to work. Do what
You're doing
your
nothing.
do what your dollars you get paid to do.
All we're saying is we're just asking for a little cooperation.
I don't have
That's
to,
it.
but see that's just
I
it.
get that.
Cooperation
I'm just
is
saying,
one
if you
thing.
were walking by and you just kept on going, we got nothing to say.
Wrong.
But you put your camera up in our windows and film
Yeah,
yourself.
because like I showed you, we're gonna go. Whoops! Don't want to cross the street illegally here. I don't care if it's blocked off or not. I'm still not going to cross it, jaywalk. That way, the cops will have a reason to stop me for jaywalking.
Closed, the whole thing's closed.
I could care less.
Wow. Okay, there's a sign. Now you can go.
Yeah, I can go. Hey, dude, I know the laws. Why do you think that cop didn't arrest me? Why do you think he didn't tell me to leave? Because if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. According to the law.
Free go, free stay.
Huh?
Heard it all.
You heard it all, huh?
Yep.
Well, you like I said, you got a free education today, didn't you? Public photography is not a crime.
Yeah, all I have to do is turn on TV and I see enough of you.
You know what? I was actually asked to come down here by a viewer because of this exact reason. You guys have
No matter where you go with any organization that has an interest in protecting their associates and the
here.
ability to
Okay,
serve their
all right,
customers,
all right. You want to argue the
It's not
point
going
and
to-
continue to
it's
argue
not
the
going
point.
to-
I'm gonna give you a Department of
put your
Homeland
camera
Security
in the
information.
windows.
Here you go. Read that.
Man, I'm not reading what you got.
It-
I work for my organization and that's who I'm.
This is the
concerned
U.S.
about.
Department of Homeland Security,
Yes, ma'am, I know.
and it states the laws of public
Okay,
photography.
wonderful, wonderful. I just
The
want you to know-
government backs me. Nobody
What's
backs you,
Okay, live great.
except for a policy that you guys
You know
have.
what? It doesn't matter. These associates are our priority.
Well, guess what? I'm going to continue filming your associates until I find the reason to leave.
Okay. Well, I just got to advise you that if you begin to loiter,
Well, no, there is no such thing as loitering if I have a purpose. I have a purpose. I'm filming.
that's not necessarily true.
Dude, where'd you get your law degree?
I have a law degree.
Well, then you don't know the law very well, do you?
Do you?
Yeah, I research it
You get a law degree?
thoroughly.
Where'd you get your law degree?
I didn't have to say I had a law degree, but I do
Oh,
research.
You did just say yes.
I went to a police department and asked the
How
police,
much of
how's
this-
that?
How much of this will you edit?
None of it. It's all going to be raw footage. Always raw footage.
Perfect.
I don't believe in editing what people say.
I appreciate about that. I do.
I don't.
You don't appreciate
And
what you do?
no, I appreciate what I do, but I don't care that you appreciate the fact that
Oh,
not editing. I could put in a bunch of like donkey pictures by you saying this guy's the ass of it, but I'm not going to do
you
that.
could. You could.
'Cause
And
it's
no
just
one
go-
would care.
Oh, everybody think it'd be hilarious.
No, they won't.
Man.
They'll be done watching this video long before.
We
it
got
gets 10 seconds
15
in.
minutes into being harassed and followed by security at Nationwide, people. You realize you are live.
Getting sensitive. That's all it's about.
You are live. The police even said you can't do nothing because I'm not on private
Just
property.
don't start to loiter. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I'm walking. And not to mention I can stand still as long as I have a purpose.
I'm asking you to carry on. To move along.
This is public property. You can't ask me to move from public property.
I'm just asking you to move along.
You can't ask me to move from.
I can ask you whatever. I want.
Yeah, but and I can refuse.
And you're gonna still be that thing.
See, and there you go,
One
that
of those
thing.
people, one of those people.
One of those people that stand up for my rights to film in public.
Yeah. Must feel good.
Well, the fact that I'm standing up for my rights and you're dogging me for standing up for my rights?
Dude, I'm a United States Marine, dude.
Good.
You ain't gotta tell me.
And you fought for our constitutional protection, and you're going to sit there and
Here's
try
the
to
thing.
impede it.
I
Wow.
look at reality, pal. And right now, you are the problem.
I'm the problem.
Absolutely.
Because I have a camera. And
Because of how
I'm
you're
video.
using that and how you're posturing and making people feel.
I am not posturing. I'm being normal.
When I get a call from one of my associates saying, "Hey, I'm concerned this person's videotaping me,"
Oh my
Yes,
God,
that's
he's
my
got a
response.
camera. Run!
we don't know what you're gonna do.
He's got a camera.
We don't know if
Run!
you're casing things. We don't know if you're getting our layout. We don't know that.
You know what?
The world's a crazy place these
Anything I
days.
can see from out here, I can get from Google.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can. Anything
you
I can see.
cannot. You
Anything.
cannot get what's inside of here from Google.
Well, then I guess I'm showing your customers and your associates
I mean, how far
that
out are you right now? You think that the inside of this building's on Google? I mean, you
I didn't
are
say. I said
way-
anything that I get from out here.
Hey, no, see, you
Anything-
You put your camera up into what's inside.
I
the
didn't put
window.
my camera up to the window. I stopped at
What
3
are
feet
you
away.
filming in there? You're talking about filming inside the building. aren't you?
I'm showing people that their
So
information.
you can't get that off Google. Is all I'm saying.
Well, if the Google guy would have walked up to the window, he would have.
No, they drive by. They have cameras on their cars. And you know what?
This is
They
great.
blot out people's faces and everything else because
No, they don't.
Actually, oh, you don't? They don't?
They do not.
Okay. Maybe you should pull up Google
You
Maps.
realize that when you're in public,
Take
you
a
have no
look.
expectation of privacy. You have to create it.
These people are just trying to do their job.
Well, then block out the window so you can't see in, but they can see out. How's that?
Well, normal people.
Well,
don't
no,
like
no,
that
no,
have
that, I don't care.
a life and
You
things
know
to
what?
do.
I am a normal
They
person,
don't-
and
they don't
I'm
come
doing
around
my
here-
job.
How many years have I been here and no one's ever done what you're doing?
Well, maybe they should have done it years ago, so you understand the constitutional law.
Why would I, with a rational, reasonable person, never have done
Because you're violating my
this?
constitutional
I'm not
rights.
violating anything.
Sure you
What
are.
am I violating?
You're basically walking by me,
You don't
harassing
have
me.
anything that I'm violating with your rights, or else I
Oh.
would have been in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
And I wasn't.
He
either,
tried to
as
tell you
tried
that
to
you as long as you can impede my traffic. Okay, well,
impede your traffic.
yep.
Oh boy.
Switch
Wherever
back.
you want, pal.
We're gonna take our puppies for a walk today, guys.
Make your steps, pal.
We're taking our puppies for a walk. He's gonna looks like he'd use some weight loss.
Yeah, probably. My doctor says.
Yeah.
No problem.
You didn't keep up with your physical activity after the Marines?
Actually, I had an injury, so
Oh,
yeah. But that's not an excuse.
no, you're right. I had an injury as well.
Out of the Navy,
Yep.
riding on a boat.
Yep.
What else did you do?
Huh, a lot of things.
What years did you serve?
Yeah, it's none of your business.
Because
Actually, the ship I was on is now coral. They sunk it.
who sunk it?
The United States Navy to make coral reef out of it.
Sweet.
Yep. That tells you how long ago I was in.
Not really. I don't know how long ships are in commission, so
Yeah.
guess it varies on their purpose, huh?
Yeah. All right, everybody. It's going on to an hour that I've been down here. Seems like everybody wants to say I'm doing something wrong when I'm not. And we'll just continue. We're going to go back over to the festival. Get this guy some rest since he feels like he has to follow me. And I'll just take pictures of him across the street. See. So was your education good? Did you learn that you can't stop me from filming in public regardless of what I'm
Did you learn
filming?
that you could get a job and work?
Yeah,
These guys
I have
are?
a job.
Okay.
I have a job. And I don't have to explain myself to you.
Nobody benefits from your job.
Oh, really? Jeez. This is how the security at Nationwide treat the patrons when they walk around with the camera.
Patron of what?
Oh, I'm a
Or what are you a
patron.
patron of?
The public.
The patron of the public?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's my right to film, so if somebody tries to stop me from filming and doing the things that I know I can legally do, then it pisses me off.
Yeah, man. When you can't do what you want to do, I know.
No, I'm
Ain't
saying
that
the law protects me to do it, so I
Well,
can do it.
I also am doing what I have to do, maintaining myself between you and
maintaining-
the property that needs to be protected. So
Your property needs to be protected from a guy with a camera.
we don't know what you're doing with that.
What?
We don't know what you're going to do with that. We don't know.
It doesn't matter what I do with it. It's my right,
Smart
my
people
information. I can do whatever I
case
want.
places before they do bad things, and
Good Lord.
so
We're going to continue to be followed even off their property.
it's not off my property.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, Nationwide's kind of a big company.
Yeah, sure
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah, they are.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This over here is your
Giant
property.
inn with an eagle up here too, by the way.
Huh? There's a what? Good Lord. Here we go. Wow. Actually trying to walk away and he's still following me.
This is still our property.
Oh, no, it ain't. This is public sidewalk, brother.
This is still our property.
What? This building's yours? Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm on
you could
public
look that-
property.
you could look that up on Google.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on your property.
I don't want you on our property either. In fact, if that was the case, and we both want it, I don't know why you didn't do it a while ago.
What?
Just leave.
Well, because you made a point to get in my face and make it statements that you were making, so I
All we
had to.
asked you to do was to continue to move on.
But see, you don't have a right to ask me that. That's the whole
You
point.
just go around looking for any.
I'm not looking for anything. I'm public photography.
And everyone knows what you're up to. Everyone knows your game. Okay.
Really, what is my game? What is my game?
I don't even know what you call it, but I call it pointless.
Pointless to go out and.
Like no benefit to society in any way, shape, or form.
Sure, there is. There's lots of benefits
No,
to
that's
this.
your opinion, and I'm just telling you a fact that it's not.
There's lots of benefits from this. People learn that they have right to need to be protected, and people like you come out and tell us we can't. To move on, you can't trespass me from a public sidewalk, sir.
I can trespass you from our campus. I sure
But
can.
but I'm not on your campus. And when I did go on your campus, I left immediately.
You're good.
Oh, okay. You can get out of my face and leave me
Not in
alone.
your face. You can
Oh,
actually
you're
go
walking.
do something for real, and you never have this problem.
Well, you were just told by the police I'm not doing anything wrong, regardless of what you want and don't want.
Hey,
So
he's got a job.
I'm
to do,
glad
too.
you're following me so you can make a fool of yourself and got your exercise.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go, man. I want one of those electric scooters. Those are kind of neat. That was awesome. Oh, we got your other buddy back there tailing. Is that so you have backup? You afraid of me?
Sure. Marine versus a Navy guy. That would be a day, huh?
Yeah, the Marines are the Navy's little brother.
We're the men's department.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the men's department? Is that what you said?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't hear you, like I said.
God, come on, man.
Maybe I'll catch it later on video.
Maybe.
You can leave me alone now. Walk away. I'm
I mean,
going
I
this
could
way.
Continue to walk, but I'm gonna choose not to and be a big boy about it.
Oh, you can continue walking all you want, man.
Yeah, I know. But I have.
You know
other
what? I
things
can
that
go
are
in the
realistic to
skywalk
do.
right here too. Public accessible access to the skywalk right here.
Okay, we can play that game.
Oh,
We can play that game.
it says public accessible,
Yes,
correct?
go ahead. Huh?
Is this nationwide property?
No, go ahead and do it.
Oh, that nation. Yeah, see,
Come on.
he wants me to go in there because it's nationwide property.
One quick call for me.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. One quick call for you. See, he almost baited me into going there. That's funny. Look at him wave goodbye, everybody. Wave goodbye. And we'll continue walking this way. Hey, look there, guys. He's filming in public. Oh my God. Call the police on him. Oh my God. Turn it sideways, you get a better picture. Like mine, you know, see you turn it this way.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. In the heart of Des Moines, a city of over 214,000 people and the largest economic hub in Iowa, an ordinary citizen did something extraordinary. At the headquarters of Nationwide Insurance, a location known for tight corporate security, a single camera rolling from a public sidewalk sparked a tense standoff that lasted nearly an hour. Amid accusations of harassment, obstruction by private security, and the arrival of police, the citizen stood firm. He invoked the First Amendment, refused to present ID without legal cause, and asserted his right to film anything visible from public space. In the end, police confirmed he had broken no law, and the pressure quickly collapsed into silence. This was not just a test of authority, it was proof of a simple truth. Civil rights only hold power when you know them and choose to use them. Here's some key advice for situations like this. When filming in public, remain calm and record every interaction. If asked for ID, request a clear legal reason. Understand that someone else's discomfort does not override your constitutional rights. If you found this video important, share it to spread awareness. Visit Dragonfire News to see the full, unedited footage of the encounter. And if you believe that transparency starts with small acts of resistance, subscribe to Mr. White and drop a W in the comments below. This is how you help keep justice alive.